How's it going, everyone? Welcome to A3 Reviews, and today we're reviewing The Irishman.
Frank Sheeran. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Under the contract, management can only fire a driver on very specific charges. So, you ever show up late?
No.
Do you have any moving violations?
No.
Do you drink on the job?
No.
You ever hit anybody?
On a job?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
All right, then. We don't have nothing to worry about.
The Irishman is a story about a father trying to do good for his family. So he comes across Joe Pesci, and he offers him a job, and he ultimately does well for him, but he ends up doing horrible, horrible things. But he doesn't do it because he wants to. He does it because out of loyalty. And that's exactly what this movie is. It's a typical Martin Scorsese movie in all the best ways. Martin Scorsese is a master filmmaker in this film, and it shows why. The way he directs his actors, the camera, and the way just overall feel, the music, and every choice is so meticulous that you know that you're in for a really fun time.
A friend of ours is having a little trouble. Friend at the top.
Back then, there was nobody in this country who didn't know who Jimmy Hoffa was.
Everyone acting-wise did a great job. Joe Pesci did a great job in this movie. He's not your typical Martin Scorsese typecast. This time around, he's more intimidating, more subdued, and more calculated, to the point where just one look, and you already know what he's thinking or what could possibly be going on in his head. And it's great acting. It's at least seeing him a little bit more subdued in this role. Robert De Niro did a great job as well, playing the father of the Irishman, and the way he portrayed it, of doing this horrendous things and yet doing it out of loyalty and just pure, just like, I have to do this, is just great. You can sense the pain, you can sense the hesitation, and yet he does it anyway. And you feel it for him. You actually empathize with him, because it's kind of like, you know he doesn't want to do it, but he has to do it. He has no other choice. And Al Pacino also did a pretty good job, but I feel like for him, he was the weakest link in this cast. Because for him, I feel like he was a little bit overacting in some parts, and the parts with him, I felt very disinterested. I didn't feel as engaged as I did with Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro. That leads me to the pacing of the movie. The movie overall is about 3.5 hours, 3:15, and the parts with Al Pacino, right around maybe the 2.5 hour mark, for me, it just felt like the rhythm and flow that was established in the beginning of the film came to a grinding halt, and you were just sitting with Al Pacino. Not saying he's not interesting, but it felt like it's the same thing over and over and over again, and I get it, but to show the repetition of everything, but it just felt like we were just gotten a lull, and we couldn't get out of it. At least that's for me. Other than that, this movie is a fantastic movie that everyone needs to see. This weekend it comes out in select theaters. It comes everywhere on Netflix, November 27th. Definitely go check out this movie. It's a must-see in theaters, if you can't find it in theaters. If not, wait till Netflix. You will not be disappointed.
You got a gun! Get the gun out of his hand! You always charge a guy with a gun. With a knife, you run away. So you charge with a gun, with a knife, you run.
It's gonna happen. Either way, he's going.
You know, I don't care whether you did it or not. That makes no difference to me.
Yeah, I know.
I'm here to defend you, right?
Right. What do you want to know? You want to know if I did it or not?